So to the finale of this year's World Championships, and I just wonder whether the German men's 8 can emulate the women and keep their world title.
Set.
Oh, well before the flag. Oh, that's Ukraine going well before the flag.
Well, it is because, in fact, they were given one warning, Dan, for a traffic violation, taking the wrong route up here, and that counts, as does a false start, and that's 2. Which I think means they're out.
Oh, what a tragedy for the Ukraine. What a tragedy.
So 5 it is to face the starter now.
Set.
Go!
Well, a clean start this time, but what a disappointment for the Ukraine. Romania getting off very, very fast there in blue in lane 5. And there's Germany, the reigning world champions, who won in Lucerne 2 months ago, beat this crew, the United States. But they have been going very well in the regatta this week, the United States, and they are favourites here today.
This one of the best 8s lineups we've seen for a long time. On the far side, France, they're in lane 1. Then 3, the United States. The Dutch are in lane number 4 to be well respected, as are Romania. And here, Germany in lane number 6. The champions in 1993 and in 1991 and 1990. They've really dominated this. The one hiccup coming in the Olympics when Canada took the medal.
Well, they're the early leaders, Germany. They are real flyers, but already the United States now beginning to press ahead. Very, very explosive, the Americans, coached by Mike Spracklin, the British coach, who brought Steve Redgrave his early gold medals at Olympic level, and then went on to Canada and brought an Olympic gold medal for Canada in 1992.
Coming to the end of the first quarter, and it's America who have the advantage at the moment. The Dutch right in a pack with just about everybody else vying for 2nd, 3rd and 4th places. There's very little to choose between the rest, but it's America who are really trying to stamp their authority on this race.
I think stamp is the word. You see the way the legs in the American crew go down. It's a real characteristic of Spracklin crews, the way those legs just flash down, and they are moving very fast indeed.
Germany off the pace and finding it quite difficult. They were really on terms through the first quarter, but you can see now they're headed on the far side by France in lane 1 and the Dutch and the Romanians. And this race, well, it looks now as if the Americans have got an unassailable lead, but it can all change. There's still 1,250 meters to go.
Well, the United States at 42 strokes a minute. That is phenomenally high for so early on in the race. They haven't really got a stride at all. They are just powering. It's a sprint. It's a sort of 1,000-meter sprint, but carried over 2,000 meters. They are still moving away from the field, and they're not even halfway yet. Tremendous rowing from the United States.
But the high rate, Dan, that's very much a characteristic of 8s racing these days.
Well, Spracklin, their coach, does say that you cannot win an 8s race now under 40, and he is showing it. The Dutch crew there in lane 4, rather steady in comparison to the crews around them. But it's the United States flashing through the 1,000-meter mark now, about 3/4 of a length ahead of Romania.
And the Dutch in lane 4. A little disappointed to finish only 5th last year, but that was the first time they put their minds to challenging for the 8s, and they're certainly in with a medal chance this time around. Meanwhile, here's Jeffrey Klepacki, a man setting the rhythm there with Steven Sekelov churning out the plan.
But Romania now in 2nd place. Remember, 4 of these men were racing in the Cox 4 earlier on today. They won the gold medal. They must be feeling the pinch now as Holland starts to move. Holland starts to move between them and the United States. And closest to us, it's Germany coming again. But the United States hanging on to this lead. 42 strokes a minute. Still holding on, but the pack beginning to close. Romania moving well. Romania, who was 2nd last year, trying to close the gap, trying to hold off Holland.
The cleaver blades of the American crew absolutely spot on, and the American crowd beginning to rise to this crew. It's 1987 since the Americans won this title in Copenhagen.
But look at Holland. Holland have cut through Romania, and Holland are moving very, very sweetly indeed. Their boat is running extremely well. It's a late challenge, but have they left it too late? United States beginning to tire, finding it very tough going now. They've been well over 40 all the way, and Holland are now beginning to squeeze. They're squeezing back. The Cox looks across there for the United States, trying to get his men just to find that extra little bit of reserve.
Once again, it's going to be a matter of he who wants it most. And there's the bow of the Dutch boat getting ever closer. The Romanians also beginning to go with the Dutch, and we're down to 3.
It's quite extraordinary. It was a phenomenal start from the United States, a great gamble. Maybe the Dutch have left it too late. United States still looks strong, but the Dutch are coming.
And all credit to the Romanians. All those men who are having their second race of the day, they're fighting hard as well. Here are the Americans. Look at Jeff Klepacki is really fixed there. They've all got the objective in their mind. They're striding out towards the line, but that Dutch bow is beginning to close now. Here it comes in front of the stands now. America on the far side. Inch by inch, centimetre by centimetre, the Dutch are getting there. And are the Americans going to lose this in the dying strokes? America holding on, but only just. The Dutch closing. Are they going to get there? America coming to the line there, and they've done it. America have done it. They've taken the gold medal ahead of Holland and Romania. A quite incredible finish to this regatta. It almost looked as if it had gone away, but they've done it.
Well, he does have the magic touch. Look at that. 6 feet over Holland. And what a fantastic finish.
Indeed, a second gold medal for the United States, but the one they really wanted.
Well, it was a pretty extraordinary first 1,000 meters for the United States. 42 strokes a minute all the way.
It's so much better when you do it in front of your home crowd. And look at these men rejoice.